Hello, today we have Jake Kalpakian, the president and CEO of Jackpot Digital, trading on the OTCQB under the ticker JPOTF. Jake, welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
Now, Jackpot Digital describes itself as a positive disruptor in the casino industry. Your flagship product, of course, is called Jackpot Blitz. It brings poker into the digital age. Can you explain how it transforms the traditional poker experience for both players and casinos?
Absolutely. Our Jackpot Blitz is an electronic dealerless poker table, which allows players to play against each other at a casino, play poker against each other. And basically, the game is a lot faster. It's really a smart table disguised as a poker table. The advantages are many. For the casino, it's more revenues per hour because you get more hands per hour. They also have less expenses because they don't have to pay a dealer, they don't have to pay for cards and chips, etc. And also, they don't have to worry about HR staffing issues. It's completely automated. For the players, it's a friendly table because there's no mistakes. There's more games per hour, more hands per hour. There's no tipping involved. And most of all, it gives a lot more flexibility. For instance, certain games can be offered that, or exotic poker games should be offered that they traditionally would not be able to play. So it has speed and convenience and all the friendship of a regular poker table.
Now, the gaming industry is struggling with challenges, among them labor shortages, escalating dealer costs, and declining poker room availability. How does Jackpot Blitz solve these problems for operators?
Well, since COVID, the bricks and mortar poker industry has changed quite a bit, the landscape. You've got inflationary pressures, labor shortages, all leading to a shortage of dealers. Our product solves all of that. For instance, it gives the operators a lot more flexibility. The margins are narrow to begin with in poker, but with our product, they are increased because you don't have to pay a dealer. But the enormous advantages are certain things like tournaments can be played and offered where you don't need one dealer. Everything is automated, and tournaments are a big draw for poker room operators. And that's one advantage. The other advantage is, of course, offering different games that you otherwise would not be able to.
You already work with marquee clients like Carnival Cruise Lines, Penn Entertainment, Royal Caribbean, and Lotto Quebec. How big is the overall market opportunity, Jake? And how much market share have you secured?
Well, we're not even in the first inning of this industry. Electronic tables are in general gaining popularity, but as far as electronic dealers poker tables, we're the world leader in the space, and we pretty much have that market to ourselves. We have enormous potential. We're getting interest from all types of operators. We get large commercial state blue chip brand operators, tribal casinos, neighborhood casinos, cruise ships. There's a demand from across the board, and I'm also pleased to tell you the demand is actually from all over the globe. It's not just limited to North America. So we think we can have a global footprint very soon.
Now, Jake, you are executing a strategy to deploy more than 1,100 tables across North America and internationally. What milestones should investors be watching out for as you work toward that target?
They should watch out for our stream of news releases in regards to jurisdictional approvals to be able to deploy our tables in certain states and provinces and countries. And of course, the actual deployment of those tables in casinos. Just recently, I'm very pleased to announce that we were approved in the state of Mississippi to have our tables deployed there. And now we're in that process of working that out. We also have several other states pending, and we are excited to grow our footprint throughout North America and abroad. So you should just continue to take a look at the licensing approvals that the company obtains, and then thereafter the actual installations and deployment of tables. But we believe that we will be able to be in many states by this time next year, as well as of course, here in Canada.
Now, your EBITDA projection shows strong operating cash flow growth as deployments scale. Can you walk us through how a single table generates recurring revenue for Jackpot?
Well, it's interesting because the operators really like it because they only pay us when they make money. We'll go to a casino floor and we'll deploy the table, and then what happens is we either, depending on the jurisdiction, we either paid a licensing royalty for the software, or we get a fixed fee. So we have a recurring revenue model every month. on a product that is proven as far as poker is concerned. And so the casinos are truly our partners, whether they pay us a royalty on the amount generated or a fixed fee.
Now, Jake, with technology like real time analytics and AI integration, how is Jackpot preparing for the next evolution of digital gaming?
As mentioned, our Jackpot Blitz dealerless poker table is more like a smart table than a poker table. We're constantly enhancing and adding customization to add features that you otherwise could never get on a regular poker table. We're constantly having development done here internally at our office, just like your iPhone is constantly upgraded and enhanced. That's what happens with this table. And there's a lot of other smart features that are being built into the table.
Management, of course, Jake, it's key to the success of any company and especially a smaller cap company. What can you tell us about some of the key players on your team?
Well, we're very dedicated. We're very passionate about what we do, and we're continually adding talent to our team. Furthermore, we stick handled through COVID when most of all of our business was on cruise ships, and we've been able to improve the product, get GLI certification that we can now enter the land-based market. So we're very excited to expand the product, and that's really because the management really believes in this product, and it's a world-leading product.
In summary, Jake, what is the essential value proposition? Why should investors take an interest in Jackpot today?
Well, it's not every day that you can invest in a world leader in its particular segment or industry. We're the undisputed world leader of electronic poker dealerless tables with the Jackpot Blitz. And with our small market cap, we're very well positioned for the investor to take advantage of our unique position to grow our footprint globally. We have an excellent opportunity to have our product in virtually all the casinos worldwide within the next few years if we can execute our plan. And again, as I said, we marry the combination of technology, recurring revenue, casino gaming, and we're building what I call a Goldilocks opportunity or Goldilocks global opportunity for the company. And while we're doing this, we're actually building a moat around our business. So we're very excited. And as a unique investment proposition, I think it's very hard to find something of this attractive nature.
Jake, thank you for sharing the story with us.
Thank you for having me.